Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunday's Paul River Media News on a Sunday. The reason why I'm coming on is because I really want to talk about the government shutdown that's really happening, and yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. You know. I'm not surprised about the government shutdown that we're having right now, because they did shut it down before, and they did shut it down before. So I'm not surprised, and of this, uh, you know, I mean this is the actual. The Trump administration latest news week is being without no end in sight for government shutdown. So where the stance is government should still shutters and federal government and remains shut down within the President Donald Trump and Republicans locked in a standoff with Democrats over health care and subsidize as the Senate prepares to return to Washington um, from Columbia. President Trump said so. President Trump says um, President Trump says the ending of all U.S. payments of subsidized in Colombia as part of the escalating back and forth with the country. President Kosovo Petro, who is clashed with over immigration, drugs trafficking, and U.S. strikes in the Caribbean. The U.S. made seven strikes as both of allegedly involved in drug trafficking and regions on Friday that the U.S. Defense Secretary announced today. The Middle East ceasefire. Vice President J.D. Vance will lead the delegation on a trip to Israel this week. Source of the CNN. See, CNN. This is what CNN does. Okay. Um, okay. CNN is fake news. Okay. And you know CNN's fake news. Okay, CNN will be fake news because uh, you know the Democrats are forced to. The Democrats are the ones that shut down. The whole government. Okay, and it's like, oh, they shut it down before, but look at it shut down again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is total ridiculous. Okay, I mean, and then you have the No King protest out there. Okay, and yes, they do have their right. Okay, they have their right to protest. Okay, just like everybody else have their right to protest. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what are they protesting about? You know what I'm saying? What is it about? What is their protest about? They call Trump a fascist. They call Trump, they call Trump a fascist. I mean, a dictator. Well, Trump is not a fascist. One, he's not a dictator. Two, okay. I mean, so what are these people protesting about? You know what I'm saying? Is it about the shutdown? Is it about federal funds? What are they protesting about? Okay. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I've heard so much about the video. I've watched some. I mean, I've watched the No King protests, and so I mean, I'm confused. I mean, what is it about? I mean, is it about the shutdown? Is it about what is it about? You know what I'm saying? Oh, uh, is it what is it about? You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, nobody knows. I don't even know what it's about. Okay, I mean, they all I see is dictator, calling President Trump a dictator, calling President Trump a fascist, and everything else and stuff. And that doesn't tell me anything. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. Okay, I mean, they talked about the Epstein files and stuff like that. I mean, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? You know, what is it about? I mean, I mean, I could hold a rally next week and say, hey, no Queens protest. Okay, I can hold a no Queens protest. I can do that. Okay, I can hold a no Queens protest against Governor Moore Healey. Okay, so what is my protest about? Okay, um, is my protest going to be, that Governor Moore Healey supports immigrants, supports uh, immigrants, illegal aliens that come into this country? Yeah, well, she does because that's where most of her money goes. Our taxpayers' money, basically. But I mean, like the other day, we have the Trump supporters. We had the Trump supporters that believe in Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? Well, the reason why Charlie Kirk got assassinated is because he told the truth. Okay, he told the truth, and this is what happens. Okay, and now the No King protests. Okay, you know they they just don't care about that. Okay, they just don't care about that. Um, but I mean, you know, these people are something. You know what I'm saying? And and they always were. They had protests in Westport. They had protests in Westport. They had protests in Somerset, Swansea, New Bedford. I mean, it really ain't gonna do. It really ain't gonna do anything because Trump is not going to leave office for nobody. Okay, he's not going to leave office. And just to let you know that Trump is not a fascist. He's not a dictator. People are free to say what they want to say. Okay, but he's not. Okay, so I mean, so did when Joe Biden was in office, did we go and say Joe was the dictator? No, we didn't say that. Okay. Did we say Kamala Harris was the dictator? No, we didn't say that. Okay. We never said anything about Joe. Okay. We never said anything about Joe. The only thing we would say, we didn't like his policies. That's it. But do we go around calling people dictators? Does the Republican go around calling people dictators? You're a fascist, and I mean, do we? We don't do that. The only people that do that is the Democrats, okay, Antifa, okay, because that's what was out there next to all these, okay, because and then when one of the Trump supporters went up to him and asked him a question, I mean, Oh, they were over there shoving flags in their faces and everything else and stuff. We went over there peacefully to ask them a question. Okay. And the girl with the dark sunglasses was swearing, okay, up a storm. You know what I'm saying? And we wasn't. I mean, these people that do standouts, okay, no king protests, they don't know what they're talking about, okay? They don't even know what the Constitution is, okay? They don't even know what the Constitution is, okay? So, I mean, I'm a little bit confused about it, okay? Of what they stand for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's. I'm not saying it's not their right. That's their right to stand out. Okay, everybody has the right to hold assembly. Everybody has the right to hold a rally, but you got to know what you stand for. Okay, you got to know what you stand for. You can't just say, "Hey, well, Donald Trump is a fascist," or "Donald Trump is a dictator," or you know what I'm saying. I mean, what are you standing out there for? What are you representing? You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, it's simple. You know what I'm saying? But and this is why I didn't go and stand out there. I was just listening to it. A replay on the videos that people have. So, I mean, just because Charlie Kirk, but again, you know what I'm saying? You know, I feel bad for Charlie Kirk's family. Okay, all right. When he died, okay, when he died, he left behind a daughter. He left behind uh, a wife that was already pregnant. Okay, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, them people that were out there yesterday, they had no sympathy for nobody whatsoever. Okay, no sympathy whatsoever for anybody. And um, I'm like, okay, all I heard, they were mentioning Trump. Trump's got to go. Okay, that's what they were saying. And Trump's a Trump's a fascist. Trump's a dictator. Okay. That's all I've been hearing. Nothing else but that. Okay. So I don't even really know what these people are about. I don't even know what they stand for or what they want. Okay. I guess when you do a protest, right? I guess when you do a protest, you're supposed to you you're supposed to know what you want. What do you want the government to do? Okay. What do you want Trump to do? Okay. Trump does not have any control of the shutdown. All right. For once, Congress has a lot to do with the shutdown. Yeah. You see that? That protest rally are stupid. Well, they are. During I support was President Trump does a and also support not having paying for legals and the government shutdown because of that and people who get food stamps is at risk for next month. So yeah, I hope the government opens up back up again. No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I mean, you know, I to me, I hope the government opens up too. I really do. You know what I'm saying? And and that's why today I thought about doing a show today. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, I mean that's why I thought about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and and doing a I mean, I hope it opens up too. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want the government to open up too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So the protest rally was stupid. Yeah, it was. It was stupid. I mean, all nationwide, having a protest nationwide. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, it was totally ridiculous. I agree with you. 100%. Yeah, getting food stamps, and I am paying that everything is resolved before November of next month is on Thanksgiving. Yeah. Wow. Hey, look, you know something? I'm also myself. Um, I'm also myself praying that everything's all right myself. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, Thanksgiving is around the corner. I agree. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving, Christmas uh, is around. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I hope so too. Because I mean, people that some people do get food stamps. Some people do. Uh, you know, um, some people do get food stamps. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. So, with this, so yes, we had them in mind too. But our governor and secretary of state was there for our protest in Maine. Yeah. So, what was it, Governor Moore? What governor was that? Corey Reynolds. What governor was that? Because I mean, uh, okay, he just mentioned something, but again, we can't be paying the U.S. dollars funds to illegals, but the people have food stamps and health care. So if we are going to be shut down, let's happen because I don't want your money to go to them. No, of course not. No. So basically, Governor Jeanette Mills. Yeah. So Governor Jeanette Mills. And I'm glad she was there. To uh, to help you out. You know what I'm saying, with all of that. And it's sad that we have to. Um, we have to. That's said that we have to. We have to deal with the shutdown. But I hope that the shutdown opens up again. So I do. I really hope so. We're gonna go to the next one. The top stories here on the Republican side here. Republican Johnson and Jeffries. So we're gonna go back to that. So Governor the actually uh, the Republican House Speaker, then it's Johnson, then it's Jeffries. So you know, let's see here. I gotta. Let me see here. It says, I gotta read this up here a little bit. All right, so this is. Okay, we heard from the top Republicans and top Democrats in the House of Representatives of this morning, and neither indicate they're a compromise coming soon to reopen of the federal government. The House Speaker Mike Johnson stood firm in his resents to litigating with the Democrats on health care issues until the government reopens, blaming the other party for cuts to the federal government that President Donald Trump and his budget director are making as the shutdown drag on. No, I mean the Yeah, I mean they're not making the shutdown drag on. Okay, of course not. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's they're not making the shutdown drag on. Of course not. I mean, we're not doing it. You know, I mean, the president don't have that kind of power to make the shutdown drag on. Well, you got Congress, you got the Senate, you got the senators, Democratic senators. They're the ones that are make dragging this on. Okay, and they make it look like that the Republicans are doing it when the Democrats are doing it. Yeah. So she supports the whole thing, the whole thing. And she is a Democrat. Oh, so she supports the whole thing. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, that's basically really nuts. Um, I mean, that's crazy. Here, and it just goes further. And the House Speaker Mike Johnson stood firm and resist to it. So reopening is blaming the other party for the cuts. I just read that before. I just read Donald Trump, his budget director, is making the shutdown drag on. So as the Fox News weather is thinking that the firing of 400 firing of 466 education department employee is a sign to the administration preparing to completely shutters and agencies. Johnson is deferred to the Office of Management and Budget, adding, I will tell you that the president is taking no pleasure in this. Okay, no. Well, basically, let me tell you, Donald Trump is not taking no pleasure in this shutdown. I mean, but there's nothing more that he can do. You know what I'm saying? It's Congress. Congress really has to open up. Okay, it's Congress and the Senate. They have to open it up, and Trump is not taking any part in these reopening the government. So, and he can't. Okay, he can't. So, I mean, but this is what people don't realize. Okay, that Congress, the Senate, okay, they're the ones that shut down this whole entire thing. Okay, they blame President Trump for it. Okay, President Trump, because he's the president. So he's the president, he's the commander in chief. So they would actually blame him for it, but he's not to blame for it. Okay, so there's nothing that he can do to say, hey, let's reopen the government. He can't say that. Okay, he's the president. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be Congress, or the Senate, one of them. Okay, or the House Speaker, Mike Johnson, or somebody. Somebody has to come to an agreement on whether if they want to open it or keep it closed. This is about healthcare. Okay, that's what this is about. Okay, we all know it's about healthcare. Okay, and other things. So I mean, but 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 on both sides, they're both crazy. Okay, on both sides. So it's sad that we have to, but we're the ones as taxpayers. Okay, we're the ones that are really feeling it. Let's put it that way. We're the ones that really actually feeling the actual shutdown. So, and it's not the first time they shut this down, and it won't be the last. So, we are the ones that are feeling it. The U.S. and now we're going to get to will we find a solution before the subsidized expires at the end of the year? So that too. So let's hope let's hope not. Now we have the U.S. broke in Gaza ceasefire appears to be having survived its first major test. So, all right. So we have, okay, here, Israel, Hamas has affirmed their commitment to the U.S. broken Gaza ceasefire deal. So, yeah, see, they broke their deal. And signaling in the agreement will hold for now, despite a flare up today. So remember, the Israel Defense Forces said earlier today that it is launched a wave of airstrikes on Gaza and to respond to Hamas's attacks on its troops, which is Israel said left two of its soldiers are dead. At least 44 people were killed in the Gaza strike, according to dates from hospitals in the Enclave. Both Hamas and Israel have blamed the other for violating the ceasefire. Yeah, so look at that. You know what I'm saying? Blaming each other for the ceasefire. What each side is saying now the IDF will begin reviewing enforcement of a ceasefire and directions to the political challenge in a side in a statement. Hamas is a military wing, but AI Quaizem bridge side it is also remain in commitments and ceasefire. See, this is what's happening over here. Okay, I'm going to go back and talk about it. This is what's happening over here. Okay, the you know Israel. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love the people in Israel. I love the people in Israel. And I also love the rabbis and everything else and stuff in it. But the prime minister has to go. Okay. Because so yeah, he is. He's definitely gotta go, man, because I mean there's no need for this. Okay. There's no need for this to be firing up on Gaza like this. Okay. There's no need for it at all. I mean, this is only I mean, Trump has to back away from the Trump has to back away from all of this. Okay, there's no need of this, man. Look at this, man. This is awful. Uh, Again, I feel bad about the people from Gaza. I do. You know. I mean, they just broke their agreement, their peace deal agreement, and now there's more rockets. Going towards Gaza. Okay. I mean, this is crazy, man. Wow. This is something that this is something that I can't believe. Okay, so but I have to believe it. So it's the prime minister. I mean, Netanyahu. It's him. You know what I'm saying? Trump made a peace deal with them. He broke the peace deal, and look at here we are again. You know what I'm saying? We're back in the same thing again, like it was before. So now, would you say Donald Trump is a dictator? No. Would you say he's a fascist? No. It's Netanyahu doing this. Okay, it's him. Okay, that guy's a war criminal. Okay, they need to hold a special election to get rid of him. Okay, that's the only way. That's the only way to put. That's the only way you're gonna handle this. Okay, I mean that guy needs to be arrested. I mean, it's pretty sad. Hey, I love Israel. I love the rabbis. I love the people of Israel. One day I would love to go visit Israel, but not what the Prime Minister Netanyahu in there. Nope. Because I'll tell you, I'd be afraid to be captured and be held prisoner. So that's then that no. So that would actually be enough. So for me, so as Gaza ceasefire uh, flared up today. So yeah, it did flared up today. Launching waves of airstrikes. Yeah, I mean, come on its troopers where Israel said that left two of the soldiers dead at 44. Well, I just read that part, and the enclave of both Hamas and Israel have blamed the other for violating the ceasefire. So yeah, what is each other saying? Each other, what each side is a saying now, but the IDF is will be renewed. Enforcement of ceasefire and directions from the political said in the statement, Hamas is a military wing that AI Gassim Bridge said it is also remain committed to the ceasefire to the militant group as rejecting involvement of the attack of Israel forces. But the Trump administration role today and development comes to a key of the U.S. Strategic of the ceasefire deal. Stephen Wolkoff and Jared Kushner are set to travel to the region, according to the source of families with the plan. The trip will be led by Vice President J.D. Vance as part of the Trump administration move to implement the next phase of agreement. So yeah, I mean, we have to keep moving. That's the next phase of an agreement. So that'll be another agreement. So let's go. We got to get back to this now. And so now we have, JD, we have Vance, the leader of the immigration to Israel this week. Vice President J.D. Vance will expect to lead the U.S. delegation to Israel this week as the Trump administration moves to implement the phase two of his ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas of the source families with the plan told CNN. Well, I'm just saying that what is what is. I don't trust CNN's stories, but I don't. I rather let me see. I rather deal with Fox News. So I rather deal with Fox News story, and yeah. So I rather deal with Fox News story on Newsmax. Let's see what Newsmax has to say. Max. See what Newsmax has to say. Yeah. Well, again, let me see what Newsmax has to say. Newsmax videos and watching Newsmax live. Let's see what Newsmax has to say. I mean, so Sunday Newsmax. Let's see here. What do we got here for videos? Podcast live. They always throw a live video somewhere in here. Let me see. Let's find Newsmax Pod. World at War. Let's find this out. I like to see the world. Let me see. The world at war. Let's see here. All right, so we got stuff going here. So we have stuff going here.
Digital blueprint. Experience less bloat, more clarity, natural energy that lasts. Trusted by over 1 million customers. Start your revival of health today.
I'm wondering if
from the White House, not from the DOC, the DOJ, nobody has reached out to us and has said anything to us about him being rearrested, what's coming next with these new charges or his violation of his probation. Nobody has told us anything.
Okay.
We are blind in the dark.
And he violated the terms of his probation. There are no questions about that. What are you asking the state of Kentucky to do? He's locked up in Florida right now. They can't hold him forever. What do you want the state of Kentucky to do?
We want him to serve out the rest of his 20 years. But we also want the federal government to pick this case up and charge this man for murder. We've done our research. There's something called dual sovereignty, that even though he was acquitted at the state level, this man crossed state lines and committed a felony murder. So from our understanding, the government, our federal government, can pick this man up, pick him up, and charge him for murder. And that's what we want. We want justice.
Yeah, I do too. Dean, Heather, look, we're going to stay on this. Keep in touch with us. Again, Absolutely. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you have to relive this and go through this, but we're thinking about you, and we're thinking about your family, and we're thinking about your little boy. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
He tells it like it is, with decades covering Washington and the really big stories. Ed Henry cuts through the noise and gives you the facts you need to know. Watch Ed on The Briefing tonight on Newsmax 2. Federal agencies urge every family to have an emergency radio. During any disaster, electrical power may get cut. The emergency radio gives you the vital information you need. Newsmax wants you to have the Dynamo Emergency Band Radio. It doesn't need batteries and works in any emergencies. It retails for $30. You can get it with the free offer. Call or go online and get the emergency radio today. Your life may depend on it.
If you've been in an accident that wasn't your fault, you could be entitled to potentially significant financial compensation. So pick up that phone and call the number on your screen now. I said right now. Call now, not later now. I don't hear the phone ringing. Listen, I'd call you, but I don't have your number. I know you're watching. Yes, you. Just pick up the phone and call.
Call your favorite attorney now. He'd call you, but he doesn't have your number.
Do you suffer in pain? Are you stiff, tense, or less active than before? Introducing the EasyWell Remedy Massage System that combines the incredible effects of vibrational therapy, targeted deep tissue shiatsu massage, plus soothing infrared heat. A triple fusion of therapeutic experiences. Full body vibrational therapy increases blood circulation and reduces inflammation. Look at these beads moving from the powerful vibrational motors.
It's like 1,000 little fingers just vibrating my body from head to toe.
Infrared heat penetrates deep to reduce pain, soothe, and relax.
Remedy gets in there and helps deal with the source of the pain, so you feel much better.
The Ultra Shiatsu pillow with 6 infrared heated nodes mimics a professional massage. Plus, it's detachable for deep relief anywhere you need it.
It's just something that you're gonna have to feel.
I sent you a video of it. So that's the middle wall. This is like the kids what we had when I was a kid. Saturday mornings.
Did you send me a video? All right. What's just going on here? Yeah. So yeah, they this is no, it's not ridiculous. It's just that she just comes on, you know, a I mean, she just comes on, you know, she just comes on Wednesdays and Thursdays, Thursday nights at 6. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is why I'm over here opening up, you know, tab groups and tabs, and so I could look and see. Let's see. Let's see here. See what else can. Let's see. Yeah, well, I'm just looking for some stuff, so gotta hold on a second. All right. Oh, oh, yeah. This is what I want to actually. Okay, I'll put that in the feed because I am going to open this up right now. There's one I want to read. Facebook. And a homeless. Oh. People are nasty. All right, so this is the one I really want to look at right here. I have to go into it and screenshot this thing. So yes, so this right here from Fall River Reporter. For Massachusetts, let's see here. Massachusetts and Fall River police are investigating after remains were found in 2 deceased individuals in the Fall River State Forest. The state forest. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is like really crazy. I mean, this is not real. This is real news right here. So I'm just letting you guys know this. Yeah, right in the Fall River State Forest. And let's see here. Let me try to. Let's see. All right. So let me pull up the article because that's what I need to read the article. All right. So I can't get the article. Yeah. So there was remains found in the state forest. Let me see. So the authorities are investigating gruesome discovery on Saturday morning in Bristol County District Attorney Thomas Quinn 3 is announced that discovery was a skeletal remains of the Freetown State Forest, and approximately 9:50 p.m. and Fall River police are receiving a 911 call pleaded a hunter was deep in the Freetown State Forest was indicated discoveries of a skeleton remains. Upon arrival for police and Freetown environmental police and state police detectives units assigned to the Bristol County District Attorney's Office were detected a small hands according to deep within the state forest of the access roads up on inspections in the area. First responders located and a skeletal remains of 2 adults and around the area of the vehicle along with the source. Wow, what a note. Wow. That's not good. That's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah. Well, yeah, the remains were found in the state forest. I mean, a hunter found them. You had Fall River police, you had Freetown police, you had state police. I mean, there was remains found in there, so it's crazy. Yeah. You know. So we now going to switch to other things now. Massachusetts. Let's see what else is going on in Fall River. Yeah, it's pretty sad though when you have. It's pretty sad though when you have people, you're finding dead bodies around. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's kind of sad. You know, I mean, some people just don't understand. You know, so let's see, what else can I find? What else could I read? What else could I put up there? Let's see. Yes. Oh, and 2, we have to follow up with November's election, November 4th election coming up too as well, with Boomer Amrol, Boomer Amrol and the incumbent Mayor Paul Coogan going to collide together in the election. So, yeah, and that too. Stay tuned for that. That'll be talked about on Wednesday, followed by Wednesday night with Annalisa. We'll be talking about some stuff. But I just want to update some stuff with the with you guys, with some news and information and stuff that's going on. So that's what I wanted to do today. So gotta look for some news and stuff and news. Looking for some news. All right, so yeah, we see this. Let's talk about some Gaza stuff. I mean, I like to talk about some of it. Wow, see, this is like crazy. Okay, renewing the fighting and testing Gaza, but the ceasefire in Israel briefly halt aid. Yeah, look at this, man. This is like crazy, man. You know, I mean, we already end the ceasefire, but the Prime Minister of Israel has to stick his nose into everything. He's got to stick his nose. He doesn't. I told you, this guy. I mean, Trump already signed the peace deal. Okay, but now he doesn't want the peace deal. Okay, he doesn't, and and it's sad that he don't want that peace deal. So I mean, it is. It's sad. Okay. I mean, that peace deal, he doesn't want it. I'm saying, and it's sad that it's sad that it has to. This is what it comes out to. Okay, the renewal of fighting, testing Gaza ceasefire, and Israel briefing hold on aid. Yeah, so I mean, come on, man. I mean, like I said before, man, I love Israel. I love the people that are there. I love, the rabbis. I care about the rabbis and stuff, but the prime minister has to go. He has to go. I mean, that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's the prime minister. I mean, the things that he's actually doing. So, I mean, I'm actually just putting this stuff up and for people to take a look at and news. Oh, and yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's nuts. You know. I mean, look at the stuff that is going on over there. The stuff that I'm basically actually showing you. I'm putting this stuff up on screen, showing you this. I mean, I can go slideshows and stuff too. It's sad, that this stuff has to I got to upgrade up. Yeah. Well, I can't do that. I was going to do a slideshow, but I was going to. Yeah, I was going to do a slideshow, but I guess. So I'm going to open up a tab. Move group to Windows. Your tab group is on. Got it. So I'm going to do this. News. The nation. So we're going to do news in the nation here. So paste in the nation. Yeah, we can do that. So yeah, paste in the nation. Okay, so what just happened here? All right. What just happened here? All right. So we are facing the nation. So let's share some screen over recordings, studio. I don't want to share it.